Right then folks, T50 trail part 2 from, we started off at Rough Park in Madeley in Telford, and we've just come through that pathway there, and that's the area we're in at the moment is Little Dawley, and as you can see it's a wooded area, and we're going straight ahead. And this pathway runs alongside the old Shropshire Canal. Let me just show you. Down there, through the trees, is the bed with water in still. The bed of the old canal, and in places it's still got water in. Right, get back on the path, and now, like I said in part 1 of this video, we're going to be looping round and passing Wide Waters Pool, so I'll bring you back in a minute. Right folks, we are now by Wide Waters Pool in Little Dawley, Telford. Now if we look to the left under the tree there, that's where the canal joins this pool, and I do believe this was a turning space for the boats. I forget what they call it. Anyway, we'll just call it a turning space. So let's get back on the path. Let me just see if I can show you these. The lilies on the lily pads. Don't know if your camera pick them up very well, but there's some more hens and what have you swimming about as well. Right, let's carry on. Just show you some more. Yeah, look, there's a moor hen, or is it a coot? I'm never sure. Anyway, like I said, we're walking alongside the Wide Waters Pool. Alright then folks, back in a minute. Alright then folks, now have yourselves a look at that. That is Wide Waters Pool. Right, back on the path, and we're going to be turning right back down towards the railway line. Telling us to go back across there, but I don't want to go back across there. So let's see if there's another T50 sign. No, right, anyway. if we go down here, I know where it goes to anyway, so it'll just loop us round. Like I said, the area we're in at the moment is Little Dawley in Telford. Whoever breeds these King Charles Spaniels, I wish they'd breed them with a bigger nose and the face wasn't squashed up so much. He sounds like an old steam train walking behind me. He has had a drink of water, so if anybody's thinking he needs water, you're wrong. Right then, I'll bring you back in a minute. Right. We're back, folks. As you can see, we've got Charlie with us, and yes, he's having a drink, or he has had a drink anyway. He's just having a paddle at the moment. Good lad. Okay, good boy. Right, let's get back to it. What are these flowers called, folks? Right. Come on, Chum. Good boy.
Total distance 3.01 miles.
Right then. As you heard, we've done 3 miles. So, decent little walk by the time we get home. That'll be, well, by the time we get back to drop Charlie off, I should say, that'll be just over 4 miles. So and by the time I get back, it'll be 4.5, possibly 5, depending on which way I go. Bring you back in a minute. Alright, folks. Ooh, Straight in front is the Iron Bridge bypass again, so we're going left, back down towards the underpass and the railway crossing. So left, so that's a loop we've done. Back in a minute. T50 straight ahead. As you can see, we're doubling back on ourselves. Let me just show you around a bit. There's the underpass we came under before. Now, this is the way down to the railway crossing. Forgot to mention earlier on when you come past, bit of a squidgy area. Right, as you can see, we're back at the crossing. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay then folks, as you can see, we're over the crossing and we're going back now towards Rough Parkway. Okay. This is Rough Parkway. Right, when you get to the junction here, we're going to go right and back the way we came towards Brickkiln Lane or Bank. Like I keep saying, I'm never sure if it's lane or bank, so anyway, I know it's Brickkiln. So, bring you back in a minute. Right then folks, we're just approaching Brickkiln Lane again. and we're going, as the sign says, which isn't very easy to see, hidden in bushes again. It says we're going left. Ooh. Can you see it? Yeah, right, left. Across Brook Kiln Lane, and then blooming nettles have just stung me. And we're going back onto Rough Parkway. Go on, Chol. Under. So this will take us down again towards Oil House Coppice, where we'll be turning left. Right then, folks. Charlie's going to have another drink and paddle. Yeah, alright. Alright then, folks. As you can see, probably loads of people come to let the dogs have a drink in the stream. Right, like I say, this part of the path now is known as Rough Parkway nowadays, but I've always known it as the Ginny Rails. So, and there's a nice little stream that runs alongside it. Now this, as you know, leads us to Oil House Coppice again, where we'll be going back up through. Right. Yeah, Oil House Coppice is this coppice on the left, and the entrance to it again is just down here on the left. So bring you back in a minute. Okay then, folks, we're going to turn left off the Rough Parkway or Ginny Rails, and we're going back up through Oil House Coppice. As you saw before, there was 2 sets of steps, so I'll bring you back when we've got to the top of them. Right then, folks, we're back. We've just come up through the Oil House Coppice. This flight of steps, as you see in front of us, is the second flight. So I'll bring you back when we get to the start of where we started off in Rough Park. We're just coming up through Rough Park now. So I'll bring you back when we get back to where we started. Right, folks, we're nearly back at the start. As you can see, the T50 sign says turn left, so is exactly what we're doing, and you can see the starting point where we started off. Doing part of the Telford T50, and if you don't know what the T50 is, it's the Telford 50-mile trail, and it's celebrating the 50th anniversary of Telford Newtown. Right, now when we get to that post there, that's where we started. So let's touch point and comment again on the way marker peeling off the metal post. So that's exactly where we started and we finished. So we started off here in Rough Park in Madeley, Telford, went down through Oil House Coppice, which is over that direction. From Oil House Coppice we went along Rough Parkway and into Little Dawley Woods, and then looped round Little Dawley Woods up past Wide Waters Pool, and back along the Rough Parkway, back through Oil House Coppice, back through Rough Park, and finished off here. So if you've enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, share, and press the bell notification on YouTube for future uploads that I do. Thanks again. See you in the next video. Bye for now.